Alright, it's finally time to cover katana. Welcome back to Showcase. So, katanas, they're awesome. A lot of them look the same to me. I love blades and all, but a lot of katanas look the same. Luckily, Dark Souls makes a whole bunch of different range for katanas, so they all don't look the same, which is nice. But I'm also start with the very first one you get. What you can get pretty much right out the door after the first boss, if you're tough enough. Now, best way to use it though is to use it with two hands. Anyway, first one, Uchigatana, or Uchigatana. I think I pronounced that right. I don't care if I really did or not. But anyway, it's the very first katana you can get. Pretty much in the far left shrine itself. Off to the left. Fighting the crazy old guy with the katana. Kill him, you get it. The description reads, a unique katana characterized by the fine craftsmanship of the eastern land where it was forged. The finely shaped blade cuts flesh like butter and causes bleeding. Interesting. But breaks easily as a result, like most of the katanas that are brittle. Skill is hold. Assuming the holding stance to rapidly execute a lunging attack with a normal attack or deflecting with a parry with strong attack. So, we'll see about that. Because I'll be definitely trying the parry. Because it'd be nice to have a weapon you can use in one hand and still parry with. But bleeding damage is always nice. Every time. But visually, well, it's a katana. Well, we'll add it's longer than your average katana in real life. Real life katana is around 27 inches, I think. This one's well longer than that. I'm not really sure how tall the characters are, but I'll put that around the 36-inch mark. Stat-wise. Alright, starting off, we actually got a little bit, pretty much a higher than normal physical than most starter weapons. And you get this at the beginning of the game, so this is good. So, other than the physical, we also got that additional bleed damage they mentioned, which is nice. 33 to it too, which is good. Following up that, the treatment bonus, well, it's a E and a D. Then again, you can get this at the beginning of the game, so meh. The treatment requirements, you need very little strength and a little bit of dexterity. So even if you can get this at the beginning of the game, there's chances are you can't even wield it. Alright, and we got the hold stance. You can see the normal attack takes 17 and the parry takes 5, so you just can't spam the parry. With it also the weight is actually a little bit heavier than I would have thought for katana to be at 5.5. Huh. Most of the swords are around the 3 mark, like 3.0. Not sure what makes this katana so heavy then. That said, they did mention it and the durability is incredibly low, only 35. So you can't use this weapon extensively without having it break on you. Oh well, if the weapon breaks, you can always fix it. It's not the biggest deal in the world. But okay. Animation-wise, the basic attack, well, it's pretty much a downward lunge. The power attack is a very harsh jab and a claw with a slice. Two-hand attack. It's a very formal attack with the katana now, we're using two hands. And the powerful attack is another formal attack with two-handed downward lunge. Now, the hold, the basic attack, normal attack is a quick swipe, and the strong attack is the parry. And normal attack again. And if you sprint, it comes to a jab with the speed attack. So, when upgrading this weapon, we can see something very nice. The achievement bonus, something rare. Not only on the first upgrade, it changes both strength and dexterity to the next grade. So this explains why we actually get quite a bit. It was on the borderline C and the attribute was borderline D for strength and dexterity. So that's why we get quite a bit of special power out the door pretty much there. The bonus anyway. Otherwise we don't really get much for physical, but we get a lot for the bonus. So nice bonus damage. And the upgrades doesn't seem to be any more impressive beyond that. So, How well does it do in the field though? Now, this is a brittle weapon, so, but I'll be trying to parry enemy weapons with it. But be warned, I am not very good at parrying. It's not my strong suit. There we go. It's not impossible, and even though in real life you wouldn't even parry a weapon like this from someone of that size, but no matter. You can easily take advantage of someone in parry. It's sort of like a stun. Now I'll do that again later on, but I'll probably stop for now. We demonstrated that it's easily performed. And you get multiple opponents since due to its length and its animation, which is nice. Now the strong attack with the special can easily kill these small guys, as I proved. Okay. Pretty much a power attack takes up more than half his health. Now we did try to parry this guy's weapon, but every time I failed, so we'll skip. You know, it kills the knights pretty easily. Against the Guardian, the sword also does a lot of damage. Now I'm going to try to break through his defense, and I also tried to parry Large Gorgol's weapon, but it just never worked, no matter what I did, so can't parry huge weapons. At least, I don't think you can. Pretty sure not. Pretty good damage, though. Now, I spent too long trying to parry this guy's attack just to actually get it right once. But I also tested the back attack damage. So, in terms of damage against these guys, we did okay. But then again, these are endgame enemies. Back attack did nicely, 340. Pretty much the average damage for most weapons. Now, if we can just get the parry over and done with, that'd be nice. Like I said, I'm not very good at parrying. I put all of my effort into dodging. I'm not sure who will. Some people prefer parrying over dodging, but not me. There we go. And ricochet there and 450 damage. Alright, enough of that. Time to pros and cons. Okay, with the pros, we've got a lot of damage, clearly. And you can also access the weapon very early in the game. And a special is awesome. Not to mention that parry is built into the weapon as well. You know, you'd be needed in your offhand. The con side, we've got a rather brittle weapon. It's very has low durabilities. And also, even if you can get it early in the game, you chances are you can't wield it right out the door. There's a con since it is a beginner weapon. Now, the score for the weapon. For the Uchigatana, I still think I'm pronouncing that right, I think. The damage, I'll give it 8 out of 10 for doing well against almost every enemy. Reach, 7 out of 10, since it's longer than most average weapons. Animation, 8 out of 10, for actually doing rather like have a lot of formal and informal strikes, plus the hold animation. The bonus, 7 out of 10, for first not being that impressive, but then doing the exact opposite. And Misk, 8 out of 10, for being rather early in a game and being this useful overall. So in total, it's 38 out of 50. Give the rating of the weapon, very good. So, Uchigatana is an excellent weapon to wield. The only true downside is the durability. And people might make fun of you when you're in PvP, calling you a weeaboo or something. But oh well, you look rad as hell wielding it. Although, in PvP, if you only take Katana with you, don't expect to win every fight. Because everyone knows its moveset pretty easily. But no matter. This has been another showcase. I thank you for watching, and take care out there. See you next time.